Kenneth Bird. This is the daily walk and talk. Just gonna go pick up a few things today. That's basically about it. So, yeah, yesterday, amazing blessings. I mean, amazing blessings. We get blessed all the time. The Lord does bless us. He takes care of us. But, sometimes you see things that are just overflowing with blessings. And the blessings came in yesterday and the day after that and the day after that. So sometimes it can get overwhelming where you just break down and cry, and you do. Because God is that good. He is that good. And the thing about it is that when you realize that you're not worthy enough, dang, I'm supposed to throw something in the trash. I'll get it when I go back. When you realize that you're not worthy enough, you know, to have God's grace, because we're not worthy to have God's grace. We're not worthy. All of us are guilty of sin. All of us should be destroyed. But God has a lot of mercy for us. And even as a Christian man, that when I sit back and I see that I do make mistakes and I do get upset and get angry, I do let my temper sometimes get the best of me. But I always go back and ask my Lord for forgiveness. And I ask him to basically make me a better person. Now, I don't want people to think that because I said about getting some people locked up and taking them to jail, that I'm talking about that. No, no, no. No, we ain't talking about that. Because that's definitely going to happen. That is definitely going to happen. That has nothing to do with that at all, period. That's definitely going to happen. Because you viciously attacked my company for no reason whatsoever and try to make me seem like somebody that I wasn't, So I don't apologize for that. That's going to go through 100%, no doubt. That's definitely going to go through. But I'm talking about that sometimes I lose my temper on some things where somebody walks past me and gives me a ugly look. And I can basically just let that go and move on. But sometimes I let that little temper get the best of me. But, all in all, you have to remember that when you're a Christian, that at the end of the day, that no matter how hard you try to do right by God, you're still going to make mistakes. You won't be perfect until you leave this earth. And when you take that new body that God gives you, that's when you're going to be perfect. Ooh, look at the size of this monster. That's a big one. I used to have the pit bulls bigger than that, but that's still big size dog. Like German Shepherd. Ain't vicious. What you got, German Shepherd?
I think so. It's a dog.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I think he's eyeing the dog down there.
Yeah, she's not great with dogs, so we're just hiding here for a second until they get outside.
Yeah, being a shelter dog, they usually have that issue because they have to be close in with other dogs. So yeah, beautiful. Name?
Yeah.
Any chance? Heidi?
Addie?
Hattie.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, you have a good one. Oh, he bought some cool dogs along the way. Guy's got his pit bull walking with him, and she's on his dog. But anyway, I gotta come out here one day and get something to eat. But by the time I leave and I get back in, it's 6 o'clock. And I really don't roam around in here at 6 o'clock. But I think I'm gonna make it try to do something where I can't do a little walk around. All right, let me see if we're going this way. Go wear me a t-shirt. And hopefully the sun pops out because I do got a lot of running around today. And most likely I am going to be with family. I got to go down and take a look at my new unit, which is probably going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll show you our giant storage unit we got. We need that to store our equipment in because I got to have someplace to put it. And I definitely don't want to stack the home front with it. And I definitely don't want it in the office. So I had to get a giant storage unit. So I get the biggest one they got down here, which is whopping, I think it's 10 by 30. storage unit for work. But anyway, so when you become saved and you realize that your body is cursed and that no matter what you try to do to serve God the right way, you're going to make mistakes. And you're going to go back to Him, you're going to apologize, and you're going to realize how messed up your body really is. How messed up it is from the door. How cursed you are, because you are cursed. So you know that. I'm going to cross over here because I don't want the people on camera. So that's what you're going to realize, that you are cursed. So anyway, as I said before, yeah, you're cursed. There's a bunch of people coming my way, so I don't want to get anybody on recording. But anyway, yeah, you're cursed. And no matter how well, first you didn't notice this. When you live in life as a sinner, you don't notice it. You don't see it. When you become saved, then you see it. You realize the music you listen to, the people you hang around with, everything changes. Everything. And you don't want to be a part of that life anymore. So you try your hardest to do whatever you can to keep from sinning, and you will sin. You'll make a mistake. But that's the reason why God died on the cross, where Jesus died on the cross, so we can be saved and we can be forgiven for our sins. Keep in mind that if you don't forgive others, you can't be saved. Now, do I forgive the individuals who are attacking the company and brutally did dirty things about me and my family? I have no hatred for anybody. I don't. But Christians are never meant to be welcome at either. I have prayed on it multiple times on how to handle the situation, and the Lord told me to follow through. So, yes, I'm going to follow through with the lawsuits and criminal charges started in September. We'll proceed on. Now, if I did this out of hatred or anger or bitterness, that'd be wrong. But I have to do this and pray to the Lord about it on how to handle the situation. So that is going to be going through either way. But anyway, so being blessed and the Lord taking care of me and giving me what I need from a company to open those doors to get us where we need to be at. And you see His overwhelming blessings just hit you. And it's overwhelming. It is, because you realize at the end of the day, you're not worthy of these blessings. You're not. You are not worthy of any blessings that God gives you, because you're a sinful creature. We all are. We don't even have a right to breathe right now. We don't have a right to be on this earth. We don't. Any man who feels he has a right to be here, you have lied to yourself. So you have to understand that part right there. I'm loving these hiking boots. These are nice. I think I found myself a new brand I'm going to start wearing from now on. But yeah, you're cursed. And it's amazing that God has overwhelmingly gave us so many possibilities to be saved. It's absolutely amazing. So, some things that were needed yesterday for work, and orders flowed in, and it was just, it's always a blessing. Even though I'm used to having orders coming in, it's always a blessing. I never forget it, ever. And you look back at people who have, ooh, that's a serious little branch. If I was any taller, I really just need to bow down, but still. I swear, if I had a branch coming that far out from my building where I was renting, this house, they would have fined the daylights out of me, which they did. They did actually fine me. Like, I think something like $200, because my bushes were a little too far out. All right, for the t-shirt store. Excuse me.
Okay, fine.
No problem, no problem. Hey, Chief. Medium t-shirt?
Huh?
Medium t-shirt?
Huh?
Medium t-shirt, white. Thank you. Yes, sir. So everything I prayed on to happen is coming true. Everything I need is coming true. I told the Lord to bring my enemies and have them before us for prosecution. It's going to happen. This is what I explained to you about dealing with a Christian at the end of the day. A Christian fights his best battles on his knees. If I go before my Lord and I ask him that I need these people brought to justice, there is nothing you could do. There's no way to stop it. You're going to be in front of a judge. It's going to happen. If I've done anything that was wrong to put me at fault for these actions, then the Lord ain't going to do anything at all, period. These men will go free. But from what we've seen already, they have broke laws on every level you could possibly think of, including prosecuting my company that did absolutely nothing because of jealousy. And for that, gentlemen, you're going to be in front of a judge, starting with Fernando first. September, we go in and we start the process, the paperwork, and beginning the stages of getting him in front of a judge, prosecuted for copyright. Well, first lawsuits are coming out are going to be defamation. My pictures, because you had no permission on that. And I think they're going to change gears and they're going to go straight for copyrights. That's going to go to federal court. That's going to involve jail time. Because I don't want to take it to CCB. I don't want them having it. Because they give you $30,000 and that's it. I don't want $30,000. I want $250,000 to $500,000. That's what we want. They're saying we can sue somewhere up to maybe $1 million or more due to the fact that the copyrights were used multiple times without permission. So we're going to go from there. But the first initial lawsuits are going to be for defamation, for using my face. And anyone else we caught using my face without my permission, you're going to be served very soon. So that being said, that's going to happen. There's no way around it at all. And defamation doesn't have to include pictures. It can include anything that was said about me that wasn't true. As to making statements that my company canceled orders, and with the accusations of trying to claim that we're scammers and we're committing fraud by making accusations by saying that an order was canceled because we're scammers. Mr. Rogers, I'm suing you for $1 million for making that statement. So you know what you're going to get hit with. Suing you for $1 million. Because you went on it between you, Jamie, and Solowake or McAfee, went on and started these rumors, started with Jamie, that I was doing all this ripping off and stealing from people. And then you try to make it sound like my company was afraid to ship you a product due to the fact that we canceled. If you don't have my receipts, I'm going to sue you for $1 million, put it this way, that's what it's going to be. So you don't have my receipts, you're done. That's it. And then the other defamation lawsuit that's going to hit with after that is for you and Wake, or McAfee, who got on a YouTube channel, claimed you had a product that belonged to me, and you made false statements that that's how my product performed. That's another lawsuit I'm going to hit you with. So get ready, because it's coming. And Mr. Fernando, you're going to get hit the worst. Now, I told you what's going to happen. Fernando's charges are serious, extremely serious. He's going to sting like a canary. because he was the ringleader. He started the whole thing. And he's going to get on there and he's going to preach. Because I guarantee you, we're not going to offer him a plea deal. But I'm pretty sure that they may offer him some information on his buddies. And he's going to give it up. He is going to give it up. I'm going to tell you right now from the door. He's going to give up that information. Mr. Derek Wilson. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start with this one. Yeah, you're going to jail, buddy. Because I got so many letters from you and to my neighbors. You basically abusing the post office mail service and everything else you could possibly think of. Committing these awful crimes against my company. Mr. Daniel McAfee, another one. Yeah, he's facing multiple counts of post office mail fraud. He's also involved in identity theft. It's pretty bad. And I'm pretty sure that the people that you involved and your shenanigans involving our company are going to want to sue you and prosecute you because you took their information, took their company's name, and used to commit a crime. So you're going to jail. That's a definite 100%. You are definitely going to jail. Because when we get done with you, you're going to jail. When the post office gets done with you, you're going to jail. The FBI is involved in this. And this other company that you use their information, identity theft, yeah, you're going to jail. So enjoy your time on the earth because it ain't going to be long. And gentlemen, you're not looking at a 1-year prison sentence. These sentences can carry anywhere to 5 to 20 years. Easy. Easy. And we have all the evidence. We have so much substantial evidence. I got a second lawyer to look over and he was like, my goodness. He said, are they slow? They're stupid? I'm just saying what the lawyer is saying. What is wrong with them? Do you know to prosecute somebody for defamation, it makes it so much easier if the evidence is right there in your hand. If someone says something about you, you're going to have to show proof that they said it. But the documents we have on these guys is unbelievable. I got attorneys fighting over this case because they're going to get paid. That's how easy you're going to be to prosecute. So, as I said before, we're not going to go with the CCB for the lawsuit for Jamie. We're going to go with the federal. Because in federal, we can get him at least 5 years for each copyright. It's called willfully. And we can get him for, say, roughly a couple million. We know he doesn't have it. That's not the point. The point is to bury him in debt. Yeah. It's going to be pretty bad. So, I got to go through this other attorney. I got to get this information and then go from there. Look at this right here. This dog. No pump chest, nothing. Different. Not even vicious. Dog I saw over in the park. That sucker take your hand off. That sucker was vicious. But you got it on Kill Command. I used to raise pit bulls. I know, I used to raise them. Bully Sons, pit bulls, Resnos, tigers, all that. I used to raise them. I used to have a canine suit too. I used to train them basically. I never trained a pit bull to kill another dog, no. Trained them for humans. Guard dogs. That's what I trained them to be. Protect your kids, protect your family. That's what you train them to do. The dumbest thing I see people do off topic is when you stick your dog after a cat. That's the dumbest thing you could do. Because if your dog is chasing somebody and he sees a cat, guess what he's going to go after? The cat. There you go. Stupid. You got to train them with that concentration, pinpoint target. Your target is to take out the threat, not a cat in the neighborhood. Or some people throw a stray cat, and I hate to say it's sad, over a gate to distract your dog, and your dogs will run after the cat and they'll go near your house. There you go. Or people raise their dogs to stay in the backyard and never go in the house. And guess what's going to happen when somebody breaks in? There you go. They don't consider it to be their territory. Well, I'm good. Don't care. So, that's why I always have my dogs in the house. My dogs are friendly around cats. Got a couple cats inside the house. and they're always designed to pinpoint their target. So a pit bull of all dogs any dog's going to show their aggression. They always do. It doesn't make a difference. You don't give them kill command or not. They show that aggression. They ready up. They'll puff that chest out. Tail doesn't wag anymore. It stands straight. They'll push that head up. The ears will pull back, pull up. That's how you know that dog is ready to go into attack mode. That's what I saw in the park with the guy's dog. I said, what the freak is that? What you got there? Because I seen this dog do that attack mode. That dog, on the other hand, no. That dog basically is wagging his tail. It's looking all around. It's not focused. Nothing. And he can't have a dog like that. Because in the community he lives in, which is his apartment complexes, they frown upon pit bulls. That dog is on the list. So he has to show that that dog is friendly around others. Yep. Yep. Interesting. That's what I see when I see dogs. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't basically tempt it as in walking too close to them, because no, it's an animal that can trigger at any given time. Especially if you get too close to the owner. You never know how the dog's going to react. Like Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are all cute and cuddly. And that sucker will take your fingers off. Get too close to the owner. But I can tell it wasn't breed for that. That's all. It's like you see two people walking two pit bulls together. They'll sit there and say, well, my pit bull, I hate to put it this way. I hope this doesn't offend anybody. But people who do fight dogs, they'll say, my dog is a fighter. No, it's not. If your dog's a true fighter, you can't have it next to another dog. It would try to take it out. When you train a dog that way, and it's a dog of that particular nature that's designed that way, they can't be with any other dog. Because they look at any other dog as an enemy. So no. Yep. Dog pulling on the leash means you have no control of your animal. You should never have a dog pulling the leash. What do you need that for? Make a little dog like it's tough? No. You should walk it without it pulling. When I have my pit bulls, I could bring them out, come out to the porch, and they would stop at the porch, and one would be on one side, one would be on the other side. If I was talking on the phone, all I had to use the hand command to get them to move, that's it. And usually when they use kill commands are done as in, something like donuts, chicken wing, something that you wouldn't notice as a go get, go kill. Then people are like, oh yeah, I heard him yell at a command, go get, go kill, and then automatically you're in trouble. You give them a dummy command. But anyway, yeah, I have to train dogs. This is way before I got into computers, way before I got into screen paint, way when I was living in the hood. When I used to have pit bulls, I used to train them for that particular purpose. Now you can have my dogs, you can have your dogs from my dogs, no problem. You can, because they weren't trained to be fighters. They were trained to guard humans. That's what they were trained for. Let me see, there's something I'm supposed to do. Doing a walk and talk. Let me take a little drift around for a little bit. It's just basically, it's programmed. I'm used to going down this whole step over and over and over again. I know I gotta go in here and I gotta grab something. But I got jammers in, so I'm gonna knock the signal out. But yeah, everything is gonna come to hit. You know. So it's all come together. Tuesday or Wednesday, I go look at my storage unit. So I got a 10 by 30. My unit's huge. We need it. We need it because I gotta buy a lot of projectors, equipment, cables. I got 3 trash bags. I'm talking about huge trash bags full of cables. Do you have any idea how many cables it took to run videos to that house in Haventown? A lot of cables, wires, HDMIs, splitters, all kinds of stuff we had to have in there. Speaker cables, speakers. I got like 4 sets of home theater speakers. And I gotta have some place to put all this stuff. And I'm not putting them in my house because my house is only around 700 square feet. It's a tiny home. So it can't go in there, no room. And I wouldn't put it there anyway. I'm tired of seeing wires and stuff all through my place. And not doing it at the office, because again, it's the office. I don't want it in there either. Hey, Mr. Squirrel, watch out for the streets. And so I got a 10 by 30. And that's where I'm going to put my stuff at. So I need altogether roughly 30 projectors, about 30 projectors or more to start off with. And then more speakers, and it's a whole lot of stuff I need. So a lot different out here. It's different when you're in your apartment, in your home doing these videos. When you're out here, it's a whole nother world. I got to get my travel bags. I got a special case that's being made to put all my little portable projectors in, battery pack units, all that stuff. A camera stand. Yep. It's kind of nice out here. But I'm happy about all that. And the Lord allowed everything to come to a full head. Because like I said, we didn't have Jamie's information. We had none of their information. We had nothing about him at all, period. These guys are pretty much ghosts on YouTube. And in order for us to reach the stage we're at right now, the Lord had to bring them into the light. And now we got every single one of them. McAfee made it so easy when he came over to my page to do something, try to do dirt on my page, and left his page open. And that's how we found out who he was. And it didn't take long. Kirk was sitting over in Flushington, Ohio. Population 800. It's not hard to track someone down at 800 people in a population. No, that's easy. It's easy to find them. So we found him, took all his information and sent it over to the bar over in Ohio. Now they got him. And we showed him, like, look, it wasn't a one-time event. This guy's been using your address a lot. So we're going to go to the FBI and we're going to prosecute this guy. And we advise you to do the same thing too, because your name's going to come up in the court hearing. So they're going to notify them anyway. But they're going to push them anyway, and they're going to file. Got to check out this museum over here. It's got a chuck wagon in there. Definitely got to check out that chuck wagon. Going to take a little walk. Trying out the new hikers. I like them. They're comfortable. Super comfortable. Man, they're good. They're comfortable. But anyway, yeah, so it's all going to come to a head because all these people, in order for what the Lord needed us to do and what he's got plans for the company and for us to be where we need to be at, these people have to be in front of a judge. Because they've already let the Lord know, or let me know, that we turn our backs on this and we pull in a different direction, they're going to continue to try to take what the Lord gave us. And the Lord knows it. See, the Lord knows, gentlemen, what you did with Satan. And he knows that your persistence of trying to take my company from me and trying to destroy my business is something he blessed me to have. You're literally trying to take a blessing away from me through Satan. And you think God's not going to stop that? That's why we got all your information. That's why you were making these fumble mistakes for us to find you so easily. And the devil, on the other hand, he's sitting there playing this game with you to get you in a situation where he can get his hands on you 100%. Because once it's something, God forbid, if you go to prison, and you're going to prison. It's not you are going to prison. And something bad happens in that place, and you pass over to the next life, you're going to see who's going to walk up to you and have that conversation with you. And that's not the devil himself. One of his demons are going to walk up and have that conversation like, well, look who we got. Finally got you over here with us. That's where you're going. That's where you're going. You're going to be right over there with them. And I bet you right now, as I'm actually having this conversation with you right now, they're doing dumb stuff right now as we speak. Yep. They follow the devil. You're going to follow the same path I did. Hopefully, you do the same thing I did. Find God. Get your life together. Because your life isn't together, gentlemen. When you're doing the stuff that you're doing, your life is not together. When I talked to the officers and they saw the stuff that Jamie was sending over, all this stuff is actually scanned into the Allentown Police Department system, so anyone can bring it up. Law enforcement officers only can do that. But anyway, the judge can see it. And the first thing he said was, how old is this guy? That's just a grown man with kids. He was looking at me like, really? No, I started thinking at this particular point, maybe was he slow? Did he have mental issues or mental problems? Like, what grown individual does stuff like this? I said, no, he's a grown man. So he said, well, sue him. And here we are. We're going to sue you now. Now, mind you, as I said before, he's facing eviction. Because, again, process service had to go to that front door, and Mr. Fernando has a gate up there. And they're going to get through your gate one way or another. Whether they have to contact the landlord, let them know they need access to that building. Because I paid them to serve you a notice to bring you in court, and they're going to get through that gate. They're going to contact and walk away. The other one didn't, did he? No, the other one actually got somebody to buzz him in. Contacted somebody in this building. That's how he got in the post to his door. These guys are persistent. They'll contact your landlord and let them know, like, look, we got a lot of documents coming in. We need to get in your building. And you can't get mad about me announcing your apartment, apartment E, because you posted your own apartment on your what's it, the perjury. Oh God, I forgot about that mess. That's another freaking anthill waiting to be uncovered. On his LLC. His apartment sitting right up on his LLC. That's how they found him. So he can sit there and cry. I swear, that Karen better not get on YouTube and start crying and whining. Him about, oh, he doxed my address. Really, Karen? I call him because he does stuff like this. He got upset and ranted, I mean for months, about how he was going to sue me and throw me in jail for doxing his address. And this guy turns around and puts his address on an LLC and made it public domain so everybody can find him. You doxed yourself, honestly. So anyone who mentions your apartment, you can't get mad. Just like McAfee. Daniel McAfee tried to hide behind the name Solid Wake 5. Lord showed us who you were. I prayed on you a lot. I brought you before the Lord a lot. And the Lord told me exactly what your name is. And we know who you are. We know where you're at. I don't even know where you work at. I know what church you go to. Everything about you. And before you sit there now, they're going to sit there and say, well, if he knows all this, tell us. I'm not telling you jack. Because it's nobody's business at the end of the day. See, I'm not stupid like you. You're trying to use that reverse psychology, try to get me to commit a crime. And if I mention your whereabouts on here, you're not like Jamie. Jamie has a business. Well, not anymore. He posts his on the LLC. When you post on the LLC, you make it fair game for everybody to know where you live at. But your address, if it's not a business and it's residential, and I make that statement by posting where you're at, that's considered doxing. Gentlemen, I'm not you. I'm smarter. Gee whiz Louise. These guys are idiots. They'll contact me and say, oh, well, tell me what. I'm not stupid like you. You think I'm an idiot? I'm suing you for this. You think I'm going to turn around and do the same thing that I'm suing you for? Yeah. There you go. See? So the devil was going to make you lose your house either way. The devil's going to take you away from your kids. The devil's going to have you thrown in jail because you listen to him. You're grown men. You know the difference between right and wrong. We all do. If I walk into a bank, two choices can happen. I can deposit or I can take. Take in the wrong way, if you know what I mean. Common sense tells me that's a dumb idea. Don't go to jail for some little bit of money at the end of the day. Use your life. Lose your freedom. That's common sense that kicks in. A lot of people listen to that. And the ones who don't, well, they end up in that bad situation. Or the other half is the devil that comes in and says, ain't nobody gonna catch you. You go in, you get out, who's gonna find you? Who's gonna be able to track you down? Oh my goodness, literally, high-speed chases. You're in the digital age, people. You can be tracked by choppers. Choppers can literally zoom in on your license plate and get your information just like that. They can tell the officers everywhere you go. Now these suckers got night vision on them. Well, if it's in the dark and you decide to hide in a parking lot, they can find you. Yeah, these helicopters they got now for the police, they got all the goodies that military has now. Yeah, listening devices, all that good stuff. They did a couple police officers. Yeah, they ain't going anywhere. Where you gonna go? There's cameras literally everywhere. Everywhere, there's cameras everywhere. Anytime you walk anywhere, you know how many buildings that have your identity, your face, your face on a file? Majority of these buildings that have these high-up cameras, use face masking software. They can zoom in and click right on you. Boom, just like that. Not going anywhere. That's the first thing they do. Somebody commits a crime, they check all the cameras in their local area, around surrounding area. Yeah, good luck on that one. Now you got 60 to 100 selfies on you. Yeah, digital age, that's what we live in. Now, if this was, I'd say roughly 1960s, they had some stuff, but still not advanced. Take it to the 30s or the 40s. Yeah, different story. Different story. But now it's the digital age. Yep. I love when people sit there and they smash their hard drives and run magnets over top of them. Here's the kicker. If you use the cloud, guess where you're at? Yeah. I don't use the cloud. I've never used the cloud ever. Don't touch it. Don't go near it. Nothing at all. But it's in the storage space. Oh, heck no. Because what's in the cloud never stays in the cloud. Nope. Huh. Got a nice little walk around real quick. Huh. Whew. Great day today. I swear that make a great little tiny home to convert right there for somebody. What do they want for those, for that size? That'd be cool. Wouldn't take much to do it either. Huh. Interesting. Take a picture of that and try to figure out how to make a blueprint to make that to work. You know something else cool I figured out? So the ecosystem, EcoFlow. I got one of the things. I got the Delta 1300s, the big boys. If you're running basic, okay, the LED lights they have, the ones I had in the hallway and the old house, those things were literally so bright they could light the hallway up, brighter than I had the overhead light. This is where we got who was it who contacted me on that? Oh, Danny. Gee whiz. Crack books, gentlemen. Crack books! The guy contacts me and goes, oh, those lights you have up there must be because your power's out. Your power don't work. Again, you're not intelligent. That's why I tell you you're not intelligent at all, period. The lights are up there because my overhead lights did work. Matter of fact, I did a video on it. I called him an idiot in the process. My overhead lights do work. The lights were put up there as an experiment to see exactly, if I ran them off an EcoFlow battery system, how long would they last? For future projects. You guys don't build anything new. So you don't do any like experimenting or testing for future technology because you don't have any future technology. And therefore you don't understand when someone's doing something, you just answer with some adolescent, childish comment. Or I have to be the adult about it and I have to explain it to you. Next time, I swear you're gonna have me break open a chalkboard, one of them bouncing balls, and some sock puppets. But anyway, just curious to see how long I could run the lights and how long they would last, and actually quite a long time. So I found out that if you're running just basic, something small, those lights usually take about 7 watts of power. It's 7 watts of power to run those lights. They make two different forms of these lights. Now the lights you see when you go into hotels with those bright white lights underneath the countertops and stuff like that, those particular lights are used basically just for highlighting the area, like the furniture, bookcases, stuff like that. That's what they're used for. Those lights are pretty bright. You could buy those. They're remote control. I actually set in the garage. And they're actually much brighter, and they have several settings, and they use them for like kitchen countertops, you know what I'm talking about. But they're much brighter than the lights that you have in your ceiling. So you can actually power those lights in your environment for pretty much on an EcoFlow power system, 800 watt unit, easy. I mean, easy you can run them. But here's the beautiful thing about it. Mind you, the battery system itself is eventually going to drain. Are those geese walking the street? They are. Yeah, you better stop, because that's a fine over here. It's a big one too. You hit one of them geese, yeah, good luck on that. You got $10,000 laying around in your banking account because you will be paying it. Anyway, so I should escort the geese across the street. I'm one to help animals. If they cannot get across the street, they will get across the street. Come here, you fuzzy geese. Well, geese are not fuzzy. You better let them cross. How stupid can you be? A $10,000 fine. Yeah, I'm gonna set the phone and record y'all dummies at the end of the day doing dumb stuff. My goodness. Like, come on, how much of a rush you gotta be? I don't know if you see them right there. They're right there, what it costs. Did they all get over? How much of a rush you gotta be? They hit a bird because you gotta be somewhere. They'll lock you up down here for that. You hit that bird, you'll be sitting up there in a prison cell over a bird. And there's literally a camera right there. It's a camera right there in that corner. People are idiots, man. I would love to be a judge, I swear. I'll give you some time to think about it. Can't record these guys. Nobody gonna hit these birds. That's stupid. Oh yeah, I got the whole thing on recording. Yes, I do. I was definitely going to court and defend them birds. And watch you get that gavel in 10 years. You need it. He's sitting there waiting to get over to the pond. That's what he's doing. I got you, birdies. I got you. I told you, every time I come here, something crazy happens. Every time. Any babies with them? Got babies with them. And we're trying to get over to that section because that's where the pond is at over there. That's what they're trying to get to. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Oh, they don't jack me up. You know geese will jack you up, right? They will jack you up. That's why if you ever watch the video where somebody is being chased by geese, if you notice they run from them. They don't kick them. They don't hit them. Oh, no, you get trouble for that. You're getting a lot of trouble for that. Just crossing over. They record them. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Oh, they got over safely. Something always cool happens. They got over safely. Yep. I don't know what it is. I gotta look it up. But I know for a fact that you touch a geese, that's a couple years in jail, and that's a fine right there from the door. They will attack you. I know that. That's why if you see somebody being attacked by geese, they never basically, they don't hit them, punch, nothing. You go to jail for that. And they will find the daylights out of you for it. I had to look that up. Why are geese protected on that level? Oh, yeah, they will be over there. And you've seen people like come out from the, I seen one where it's a sergeant, somebody from the military started where he was, and he's being chased by geese. And he brought a fire on, he ran. Because again, you touch that, you're in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna look that up, why? Maybe somebody can explain to me why, but I'm gonna look it up for myself. Why are they protected that way? And get your ghost. Yeah, I'm out there. Hey, that's a woman that works at public storage. And that's funny, I got a photographic memory for faces. Everything else, I pretty much can forget some things here and there, but for faces, I never forget a face. Never. Maybe that comes in handy. Oh, we got the keys to destination. Well, they took their own destination. Just to make sure a little backup recording on them, just in case. Doesn't that one person go by like, really? Gotta protect these. But anyway, oh, there's more over there. What the freak? Don't cross there, for goodness sakes. Oh, man. I told you, my mornings are never, ever normal. I don't have normal mornings like most people. Oh, no, don't cross there. How the frick are they going across? They got a crossing here somewhere? I'm thinking that's the end of the journey. No, it's from over here. Where are they coming from? This guy's over here like, look, here's the deal, people. They hit one of us, they're all going down. Oh gosh, like, what's it like? I want to look at that fine. What's that fine on? What's the fine? I don't want them to see them get hit. I'm trying to prevent them from getting hit. Like I said, you hit one of those birds, it is going to be a messed up Saturday for you. Please, like I said, how they process things down here, it's pretty fast. You got courthouse, or police station, courthouse, and jail. Oh, you guys should be coming this way. You should be crossing to the light. The other ones were smart. They crossed over to the light. So that's the pack over there. Why isn't there a crossing for ducks, the geese, down here? Well, we don't have that down here. See, now I got to go to City Hall about this. Because there should be one. There should be a crossing here, somewhere for them. If they go back and forth from here to here, there needs to be a crossing here. Well, I'm going to City Hall to do a petition. Because, yeah, it should be a crossing. How else are they going to get across? Like, literally. See any signs up here saying anything at all? I like how the other ones stopped and waited. Like, they knew when to cross. Oh, that's freaking me out, man. This has got every anxiety right now triggering off. I do not want to see a bird get hurt. They're inching closer and closer. It's the worst place to cross. Because the cars come around that corner. Like they're thinking they're hitting the Indy 500. Yeah, it's a school crossing over here too. Oh, what the freak? Where are they coming from? Two more. What am I supposed to do? You know, you guys are supposed to be over here with this group. Ah. Man, I think these are closer than this one. Sheesh. I told you, every morning, there's just no doubt about it that my day starts off on the most strangest thing ever. Oh. Please don't get hit by a car. Please don't get hit by a car, because I couldn't stand to see that, man. I had to drag somebody out of their vehicle and beat the snot out of them. I'm a lover of animals at the end of the day. I'm sorry. You deliver hit a geese at the end of the day and you know you could have got around that, I want to take you out of your vehicle. I'm sorry, people. You say, you just talk about being a Christian. Yeah, but it's an animal. It's a poor defenseless animal. And if you hit that thing at the end of the day, yeah, we got problems at the end of the day. This guy in the park kicked my behind over a freaking animal. But if I got up here on the camera, looking back at them, looking over here, most people are most likely not to do dumb stuff. It's funny, someone will do dumb stuff when you have a camera like that, which is connected to the police, right? But they'll do dumb stuff when someone's out there with an actual cell phone camera. These are people at the end of the day that will not do something stupid. So yeah, because I'll upload it everywhere. I'll edit that part out and I will upload it everywhere. License plate and all. And trust me, you will lose your job over geese. People are sensitive about animals like that. All right, these guys over here, how the freak are they getting across here? Like, how in the world? Apparently they've been doing this for a while. And I've been doing this cross for a while. Almost about a year. And I have never seen a geese out here hit by a car. I have to look that up. So just sitting there having to talk like, you know, Jeff, this is the dumbest thing. Why you put a walkover? It's like a little bridge, a walkover, they can get across. The messed up thing about it is, it's not their fault, it's our fault, because this is their land to begin with. They might have, before all this came here, I'm pretty sure they were migrating back and forth before all this started. Man just decides he wants to build anywhere he wants to build. Like there's a place up in Alaska where these polar bears, they migrate right to the town. Groups of them. It's become a tourist attraction. Then you got people do dumb stuff, you know, like packing hamburger meat in your pocket and going out there and trying to get a selfie next to an animal that you know will eat you. So, yeah, it's that right there. They built a town right in the middle of these migrate for these polar bears. What's the charge for hitting a goose? I think I got it wrong. It is a goose, right? Penalty. What's the penalty for hitting a geese? Woo! I was right. It ain't no joke. I told you don't get hit with one of these things. It's $10,000. You can be charged up to $250,000 for hitting one of these birds. Oh yeah, they're good. Ain't nobody gonna touch them. Nope. I knew it was up there. I knew it was something up there. Yeah, they're good. Ain't nobody gonna hit one of them. You got cameras out here. There's cameras there, cameras there. No one's gonna touch that. Do you see that charge? I told you it was 10,000. I knew 10,000 was in there. But but it can reach up to 250,000. And some time in jail. You get 2 years. So yes, 2 years. 2 years jail time. Minimum is 10,000. Maximum is 250,000. No one's gonna hit one of those birds. Oh heck no. No one's gonna hit one of those birds. That's crazy. Do you have any idea how much money $250,000 is? And most people don't have that laying around in a banking account. Oh my goodness. They're slow crossing the street, but don't hit these geese. Yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah, they're good. Man, I wonder why they're protected that way. Like why? They're not endangered species. Yeah. Sit out here and record these deals. Make sure they don't get hit. Because now I know what that penalty is going to be. That penalty is going to be heavy. I don't want them to get hurt. Jeez, this would scare the crap out of me if I was driving right now. Yeah, 250,000 per bird. And you're talking about 2 years. God forbid I don't want any of these birds to get hurt at all, period. But if you hit 2 of these, you know what's going to happen. That's a $500,000. Yeah, you better slow down. Come on outside too. I seen a guy look at me in a car. Gave me a look. What? I'm trying to be a nice person today, I am. But that's training for me. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but yeah, I'm trained. So bottom line is that's nothing but training for me. And if he's a trained fighter, then guess what? It's some competition. That's how I see it. Oh, where's the other one at? I just heard him speak. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! They're talking to him back and forth. They over on the other side walking through. They just taking their time, yeah, because we know if you humans hit us, you're going to pay us. That's $250,000, $10,000. But they're going to hit it with $250. They always hit it with $250. They know they're going to hit you with $10,000. There's no way in the world they're going to hit you with that. Knowing they got the option to hit you with $250,000? Oh, you're going to get it with $250,000. That's why you see people stop traffic and everything. Yeah. I'd be scared to death. If I was driving by and I seen one darts out, yeah, you're in a lot of trouble. One of them dart out and get hit, and maybe you can't control your car. Oh, shit, I'm in the wrong place to be hit at. If a car basically doesn't know how to basically swerve, I might get hit. You sit there and scream it was an accident and mean to hit the bird, I don't think you're going to get any leniency off that one. They look. See, you gotta slow down. So yeah, you slow down when that camera pulled out, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Because you know you ain't supposed to be moving that fast, jerk. Oh, the freak is on fire over there. You saw that smoke? Where the freak did that come from? Somebody just freaking killed half the ozone layer. Yeah, you slow down, and then when I pulled the camera out and looked at him, you're gonna slow down. Yeah, you know you shouldn't do that. It's Saturday. I got time to kill. All my orders are done. Everything's done for my customer. Like, why are you out there? Because all my orders are done. Everything's done. All I'm waiting for right now is the rest of my product to come in. Once my product comes in, I'm done. Everybody shipped out the door and ready to go. Oh, man. That freaks me out. Yeah. Somebody smashing it is going to be it. I want to get out there in the street and basically help them get across, but I don't want to get hit by a car either myself. But it should be a crossing there. I don't know why they don't have a crossing for these birds out here. They should have a crossing for them, but they don't have it. I'm going to see if I can go to the city and get a crossing. How you doing? Yeah, just record and make sure the cars don't hit the birds. Because people do dumb stuff. Yeah, they need to have a crossing out here. They need to have something out here, like some kind of crossing in this spot. Where's my other phone at? This is why we have two phones. I'm gonna take a picture of this area and see if I can get some kind of documentation. I gotta change my t-shirt. I forgot a new t-shirt. Oh, beautiful bike. On top of that, so old hit on the bike. Just chilling. Retirement. I ain't ready to retire yet. Let me see. I wanna know. I'm ready to go. I got things I gotta do real quick. Pick up to this area right here. Yeah, because I want to make sure y'all come back and talk to me about them. It's like, look, y'all need a crossing right here. Y'all got birds coming back and forth on this spot. Come on, darn it, really? Down there. Oh, shoot. And they came back across. See right here? Now look. So they walk across and they roll. They came right back across. So they walked across and they roll. And now the car stopped at that light? Yeah. They're good. I was kind of scared at first. I didn't realize the penalty was that high. But the person honked their horn, and the bird was like, "Honk!" Like, yeah, right. Come on, do something stupid, and see how your life changes in a hot second. You won't be going home. Yeah, that's interesting. They walk across the street like they know, and that car stepped and stopped. It had the light and had to stop. Honked the horn, and the bird kind of honks back like, "Honk." Like, yeah, go ahead. We know, judging by that car you're driving, you ain't doing $250,000, so you don't want to hit that. And they are going to hit you for the heaviest fine. They always do. Oh, I didn't know it was that high. That's crazy. I wonder why. Yeah, look that up one day. All right, people. I'm having fun. I guess see out here enjoy themselves. These people know the rules. Go over here. Really? I'm hoping it's not dirt in that quarter. Let's put it. Just got those. Let me see. That's crazy. I didn't know it was that high. Oh, here comes the heat too. Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. Federal charges. Oh, they're federal too at that. It's even worse. Since the FBI is involved in that one. That's bad. Federal charges, according to spokesperson of the Department of Justice, could mean heavy fines up to $10,000 for misdemeanor charges and up to $250,000 for felony charge. A felony charge? Oh, yeah, you're not going home. Charges up to $250,000 for felony charge, sometime up to 2 years in jail. You're gonna get freaking 2 years in jail. See right here? Now look. Watch. This guy's an idiot. Yep. Got you on recording, knucklehead. Yep. Look at that. And you can come over and address me about my camera. You're gonna find out something you don't want to know. I've had that happen a couple of times. I ain't trying to be rude, but yeah. I don't, my stance isn't your stance at the end of the day. Usual everyday fighting stance. My stance is a little different from yours. You see me going to my stance, like, oh shoot, yep. Ah, you bit off more than you can chew, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, somebody's going to the hospital. Hey, there's no chance I'm gonna hit you head on. I'm gonna jump back kick you. I always jump back kick people all the time. That's if I do it, which I don't, which is rare that I get in fights, which I'm happy I don't. But yeah, why not? I'm gonna throw a front print. I can fight with my legs. What the freak? They never see that coming. Jump up, hup, get you right in your chest. Bam! Full extend foot. Extend that foot straight out. I never fight my hands. It's rare in the street. And thank God I don't usually have to use it, which I'm thankful I don't have to. But yeah, if I'm fighting somebody, I'm not putting my hands on. I'm gonna jump, hop, kick, catch you right in your chest with it. Extend my foot all the way out. My object is to push you away from me, get you far away from me, and that way you realize that when you hit your butt on that ground, like, oh shoot, I ain't going back in there. No, don't go back in there. Go home. Bye bye. And to kick you somewhere safe, because yeah, you kick somebody the wrong place and they hit their head or something, they fall. Yeah, you gotta be careful about stuff like that. A little tat. Oh, fully extended. Look at these jokers, I love these. Now these is my all-time favorite. They walk on the street like, yeah, go ahead. See what happens. They boss. They definitely boss. So let me see. Let's see. That's curious. I never knew it was that high. That's crazy. That's what I'm happy about. I've never really actually had to use it. Never. Ever had to use it. I got into the training because my leg got damaged. Because I fell off a sheet of ice and struck my head and my back got messed up and my leg got injured. And all the medication and stuff, the doctors would give me block shots and all that stuff, it wasn't working. It was just getting me stronger doses. It was never working. And they put me in physical therapy and that didn't work. Got into martial arts and guess what worked? It worked. So now I can there we go. So that's why, oh my goodness, that's why the guy from the military took off running, because yeah, it's a federal charge. You can get out on discharge for hitting this bird? Probably, yeah. It's not worth it. All right, people. I am going to go. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. This has been fun. At the end of the day, there we go. Wow. The bird, big one. Wow. Wow. Bird back to the hands are weird. I'm gonna go. I got some things to do. The sun's coming out. I got a few errands I gotta run. Thought I'd just chat with you a bit here and there. I love how people are saying, but you're a Christian, you're not supposed to talk about hurting someone. I ain't talking about hurting them, I'm defending myself. If you get out of a car and you run toward me, guess what I'm doing? I'm going into a fighting stance. I'm defending myself. Now, it depends on what I use. If I use brutal tactics, then that's wrong, because my intention is to probably try to kill you in the process. And that's wrong. You're not supposed to do that. It's to defend myself, to get you as far away from me as possible. If I got to put you in submission move, or if I got to grab you, if I got to do whatever I got to do, minimal, as much as possible. Give me a shuffle kick. Oh, you ain't gonna do no hop kick and come down on their kneecap, then that's doing damage. That's too much damage in the day. Just get them away from me. That's it. Now, if they feel that they don't want to basically back down and they want to keep intensifying, then yeah, I'm going to use full contact, because you didn't give me an option. Like we do with these lawsuits. We send you that cease and desist order, ordering, whatever you want to call it, and you don't basically back down and you don't listen, then we just hit you with everything, which we're about to do in September. Everything, including the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink, the sink in the freaking in the basement, every sink. Now, I'm not going to delete this video because I like this video. I usually delete videos when basically I ain't too happy about it. That's basically about it. But I'm happy about this video. I like it. All right, I got things to do. I got to go. Goodbye. Bam. That's pretty crazy.